what can I do to make sure that when I come back, nobody forgets, and we all remember, and we all do something about it. And the only thing that I can think of would be a 3-on-3 basketball tournament, because that's what everyone loves to do, we love to play basketball. And what I want to do today is bring everyone together, everyone from all around the DC Metro, to come together and play the game that Evan loved, and to have people all day telling them and reminding them that you matter. Because that's what this day's all about.
That our flag was still there.
I know everybody competes, and that's good. You want to play hard and try hard, but it's all about fun. And I'll segue into the rules and stress the fact that give IVO Board 12 a huge round of applause because they are volunteering their time coming out today to referee.
Thank you.
I'm Darwin Everett, and I'm here with a familiar face I'm sure you guys know, Mr. George Miro. Son George, thank you very much.
Thank you.
We're here for an exciting thing, and that is UMTTR.org. We're here today for a 3-on-3 basketball tournament to actually to support Evan Rosenstock. Evan Rosenstock, he committed suicide a few months ago, and it's come out for different reasons. And there's a really cool thing that these folks have done at UMTTR. They've teamed up with Positive Coaching Alliance. And George, you played in the NBA for many seasons. You know what it's like to be around the highest point in coaching and playing in the game. How important is it to have positive coaching with young kids starting off?
I work with the kids right now. This is what I do. Most of the time I coach the kids. Thanks. If you look in the Rockies, most NBA players interview. A lot of players who play in NBA or college, they thanks to their coach in high school. A lot of players, they say, my coach in high school was like my father.
Exactly.
Okay, thanks to be a coach in high school, middle school, or any kids you want. You are the best role model you have to be. It's very important. It's very important to be positive. Now, a coach, you're going to say the word coach. This is big word when you say coach. Okay?
Absolutely.
Not a lot of coaches in this world. A lot of basketball coaches, but I don't know if all of them can coach.
Yes.
Coach is a huge word. It's a lot of pressure. But when you put your position in front of like 10, 12, 15 young players, boys, girls, doesn't matter what they are. You are a leader. You are the person who gives them education. Now, my son, I want him to have a positive coach. A coach who take him from here and put him here. This is what I want. I see a coach. Take a player from here and put him right here. Take him from down, put him up. That's a coach. Everybody else who cannot do that, they're not a coach.
Absolutely. I mean, coaching is a huge thing, just like you mentioned. It's not just about the game. Coaches, there's so many times that I'm familiar with a few athletes myself that once the coach leaves, they're still friends. They look up for them for leadership purposes.
That is true.
So it's about being positive, especially going back. You're talking about pro athletes, but it's so much more important with kids because that's where it starts. This is the future here, whether it's sports and outside of sports.
That's true. These kids are right here today playing basketball. or right there, learning to do something else, or playing different sports, or learning science. These are, we call them kids, but actually what they are our leaders.
They are.
Because they're gonna be our leaders.
Absolutely.
So this is how I see a coach should think when he go to the basketball court and see the kids right there. Hey, these kids will be our leader one day. Let's teach them the right way, be a positive.
Darwin Navarrete here with Travis Garrison. Travis, how are you? Now, Travis, if you don't know him, he was part of the Maryland team, an All-American, McDonald's All-American, played under Coach Williams. We're here for the 3-on-3 basketball tournament to benefit Evan Rosenstock at UMTTR.org. So, folks, check it out. Check it out. Now, you're here obviously supporting this event. How positive or how big of an impact do you think coaching is? I mean, you played in the game yourself. How huge of an impact does it have on a player?
Huge impact. You know, it can either be a positive thing or a negative thing. You know, you have a lot of players. Like for me, for example, playing under Coach Morgan and playing under Coach Williams is very positive influence on my life. Even after I'm done from the and Maryland, it still sticks with me. The lessons I've learned from them guys, sport and all.
Now, I have a book here, Never Satisfied, An Athlete's Battle. And I took a little reading. It looks like you struggled with a few things throughout your college days. That's what this is. One thing that catches my attention here, it says 8 life lessons for players and parents. And that's what this is about. What should I expect from this book?
Basically, what you can expect from this book is basically a young player who experienced everything that a player may or may not go through, but at the same time teaching them things that they may learn on and off the court, whether it's through education, whether it's about the game of basketball or life period, the mistakes I've made and the lessons I've learned along the way.
Absolutely. So, folks, support Travis. Get this book. Where can we get this book, by the way?
You can get it at www.neversatisfiedtg.info, and the book is also on Amazon.
All right, folks. Amazon, that's one that you're all familiar with. Never Satisfied, An Athlete's Battle. Travis Garrison. Please go check it out and support this event. After the fact, go and make a donation at UMTTR.org. I'm Darwin Navarrete here with Alpha Bangura here on the 3-on-3 basketball tournament, UMTTR.org. That is the website, what this is all about, the supporting Evan Rosenstock. So check it out, please. Alpha, you've played for 12 years.
Yeah.
Overseas, you've been in the game, you've played it at highest levels. How important is coaching, especially with young kids?
Coaching is, obviously you can't have basketball without coaching. And you know, I think interestingly enough, a coach is like a teacher. So in terms of just the game of basketball, you know, we look at our coaches to sort of guide us and to help us take our games to another level. And that's based on, you know, their expertise. Most coaches probably played basketball, you know, at one point in their lives. So yeah, we look at coaches as leaders. So you know, without coaches, we can't play.
And this is really what it's about, is not only coaching, but starting it off with these young kids and making sure that they understand. Because if not, I mean, do you think if it weren't for good leadership, you would be where you are right now at this point?
No, it would have been impossible. You know, because, you know, when we're young, we have an idea of how the world works, but we just don't have the experience. You know, we need good people in our lives to encourage us to, you know, the potential that we show. We need them to, you know, basically show us that there's so much more to it and give us sort of a blueprint to reach our potential. So some of the coaches that I've had throughout my career, you know, played vital roles in my development on and off the court. When I first started playing, I was raw talent, didn't really understand the game, and I had coaches that just allowed me to play, and they allowed me to keep the confidence that I had. And that's one of the most important things. Once you take confidence away from a kid, that damage can sort of stay with them for a long time. So it's really important to instill confidence in them, and the ones who have confidence, help them maintain it.
American Coaching Alliance, that's the other foundation that's teamed up with UMTTR.org. Check them out. Please support this cause. Send your donations. They're always welcome for this family. UMTTR.org.